Attention passionate San Francisco 49ers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC West and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on San Francisco 49ers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true San Francisco 49ers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and San Francisco 49ers fans. Let's get to the news now. Folks, buckle up because what's happening right now could be one of the most significant moves of the NFL offseason, especially for the 49ers. Rumors are swirling that the Tennessee Titans are open to trading L'Jarius Sneed, and it's not just a casual mention. This could turn out to be a game changer for San Francisco. Just imagine a cornerback like Sneed, who's been solid as a rock in Tennessee, coming over to the Bay Area to bolster an already fierce secondary. This isn't just a minor upgrade. It's a potential game winner for the 49ers right now, especially considering how their secondary has been affected by injuries and the ongoing need for depth. With the Titans in a bit of a rebuild mode, focusing on their quarterback situation with rookie Will Levis posting a QBR of 71. 9 and being benched in November 2025, they're apparently willing to part ways with some key pieces to free up cap space and rebuild for the future. This is exactly the kind of opportunity that the 49ers need to capitalize on, and it's all happening right now, folks. Let's dig into what this means for the 49ers, because it's not just about adding a player. It's about transforming the entire defensive approach. The Titans, sitting at a 4-9 record, are desperately trying to rebuild their defense, and Sneed, who's been a reliable lockdown corner at Kansas State before making a solid impact in the league, would fit perfectly into San Francisco's system. Last season, Sneed posted 52 tackles, 10 pass deflections, and 2 interceptions in just 12 games, earning a PFF grade of 89.8. That's elite. He's a versatile defensive back who can cover both on the outside and in the slot, making him a perfect fit to replace or even elevate the secondary, especially with the injuries to Bethune's ankle and Martin's concussion, which have left the 49ers secondary vulnerable. Think about it, with Sneed's ability to cover top receivers and his knack for creating turnovers, San Francisco's defense could become even more of a nightmare for opposing offenses, especially in the playoffs. Now, here's something to consider. Sneed's performance in 2025 with the Titans has been impressive. His tackles, pass deflections, and interceptions all highlight a player who's playing at a high level. His numbers include 52 tackles, 10 pass deflections, and 2 picks. But it's not just the stats, it's the film, the coverage skills, and his consistency. His PFF grade of 89. 8 puts him among the best at his position this season, and he's shown he can lock down receivers like Moore in Week 1 against the Bears, limiting him to just 45 yards and making crucial plays. When you compare him to other top corners, like Jair Alexander at his peak, Sneed's versatility really shines. He's a guy who can match up with the best WR1s, and his ability to limit yards after catch and big plays is exactly what the 49ers need to strengthen their defense. Plus, his career stats, 68 games, 198 tackles, 8 interceptions, and multiple forced fumbles and pass deflections, demonstrate a player with experience, skill, and a nose for the ball. Now, it's worth noting that Sneed has dealt with some injuries, such as an ankle injury in Week 4 that caused him to miss 2 games. But when he's healthy, he's a difference maker. In Week 1, he had 2 pass deflections against the Bears, and he's proven he can limit top-tier receivers. His ability to play both inside and outside makes him incredibly valuable, especially for a team like the 49ers, who can deploy him in multiple roles depending on the matchup. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest San Francisco 49ers news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. From the Titans' perspective, they're in a bit of a tough spot. With a 4-9 record and a cap space of about $8 million, they're looking to rebuild their defensive line and free up some cash, especially with players like Landry potentially on the radar for extensions. Trading Sneed could free up around $14 million in cap space, which is huge for a team trying to rebuild and retool. But there's a bit of skepticism around this move, mainly because Sneed's release could expose some vulnerabilities in their secondary, which is currently rated at a PFF score of 63. 2. Not exactly a lockdown unit. That's why they're open to trading him for picks and maybe a promising cornerback prospect as they look to rebuild their roster from the ground up. Meanwhile, for the 49ers, this isn't just about plugging a hole. It's about elevating the entire secondary to an elite level. San Francisco's defense has been pretty solid overall, with a PFF grade of 75.3, but injuries to Bethune and Martin have left some gaps that Sneed could fill perfectly. With Sneed, Ward, and the rest of the secondary, the 49ers could see a significant boost in coverage efficiency. Imagine Sneed lining up against the top receivers, shutting down Kupp in Week 4, or neutralizing the impact of other elite WRs. That's the kind of lockdown corner that can make all the difference in the playoffs. The impact on the 49ers' defense would be enormous. Adding Sneed alongside Ward, who's been playing at an elite level with a PFF grade of 86.7, could increase their pass deflections by around 20%, reduce yards allowed through the air by 15%, and make it much harder for opponents to generate big plays. This is especially crucial against high-powered offenses like the Rams, where Kupp, for example, had 160 yards in Week 4, or the Cardinals, where the 49ers need to tighten things up. With Sneed's versatility and ability to play multiple roles, the defense could become even more balanced, more aggressive, and more capable of forcing turnovers in critical moments. And let's not forget the bigger picture. If the 49ers manage to land Sneed, it could have a ripple effect across the playoffs. Their odds of winning the Super Bowl could see a significant jump, especially with Sneed's ability to neutralize top receivers and create turnovers. The latest betting odds already reflect this, with the 49ers moving from +1-0 to +600, and Sneed being seen as a potential X-factor in the postseason. His presence could elevate the team's chances, especially if he continues his high level of performance and helps shut down opponents' top targets. Looking ahead, this move could be the one that solidifies the 49ers' defense as one of the league's best, turning them into a true powerhouse capable of winning it all. The combination of Purdy's efficient passing, with over 700 yards and a solid 4% interception rate, and a lockdown secondary led by Sneed, could be the perfect recipe for a deep playoff run. The team has shown they're capable of rising to the occasion, especially with CMC running for over 10 yards and averaging 4 yards per carry, and now adding a corner like Sneed could be what pushes them over the edge. The 49ers are on the verge of something special, and this move might be the final piece to complete their puzzle. And now, San Francisco 49ers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the San Francisco 49ers. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest San Francisco 49ers news. This could be the start of a new era, with San Francisco solidifying their place at the top of the NFC and aiming for another Super Bowl appearance. It's an exciting time to be a 49ers fan, and I can't wait to see how this potential trade unfolds and what it means for the team's future. Remember, folks, this isn't just speculation. It's about real strategic moves that could define the next few seasons. The 49ers are always looking to upgrade, to get better, and to chase that elusive title. A player like Sneed could be the difference maker in the playoffs, helping them neutralize the best offenses and bring home another Lombardi. So keep your eyes peeled, stay passionate, and let's see how this all develops. The best is yet to come, and I, for one, can't wait to see the 49ers dominate once again.